everybody, it's Julie and I'm here. I'm back with Memory Dex Monday and I have a Julie netting doll Memory Dex tutorial that I'm going to show you. But first I have a Julie netting swap. So this is a Happy Mail, yay, Happy Mail, from Ronnie Lynn McCord, and isn't it cute? So she has done her doll and added this little red dress. She has colored in the shoes, and it looks like her pens are actually glittered. I'm going to have to find out about these because I love glitter, and it actually looks like the pens are glittered. The same with her blonde hair. Love it. Absolutely love it. And she's also added a Santa hat to the doll. I love the stack of presents over here. It looks like they're made with washi tape. I always think that's a great idea. Or it might be a Christmas tree. Really cute. Okay, and then these snowflakes in the shiny green. Cute little bird down here and the star here with the rickrack coming across. And I'll tell you what, this bell sounds amazing. It totally, when I opened this, it totally made me think of Christmas. I love this bell. So, yeah, I want to find some of those. And then over here we have some silver fiber, and it is just wrapped and is behind her. And then it is backed by a large circle that could be like an ornament. And then it's on the card, and oh, it's on some book paper tag here with this die cut that says Happy Holidays. And then the card, she has done lined like stitching around it. Love it. Love it. So that was my Happy Mail from Ronnie Lynn McCord, excuse me, out of Swapper's Corner, and I love it. I love it. And I got my first Christmas card. Isn't that cute? So this is my first Christmas card of the year, and it came from Ronnie Lynn McCord. So today we're going to just jump right in. What I did was, you know the Kleenex that you can get at Michael's? They have it, and I've bought it several times. I haven't used it. This was the first time I've used some of the Kleenex. It actually is the consistency of a napkin. And so what I did was I stamped the doll. I stamped it again onto, you can see here's her head. I stamped it on and got her dress and her boots. Okay, so then what I did, and I'll just show you, is I put the dress on. I actually used the Aqua Mono, Tombow Aqua Mono liquid glue. I used the pen tip and I put it on there, and then I also did the boots. And then what I did is I came back with, okay, so these are 3-ply. Okay, so I've wet my fingers to try and get it to come undone. It's not going to, so we will have to get the magic shoe. Magic shoe. And this is another way that sometimes will work, is to put tape on one of the plies. Oh, look at here. It's coming undone right here. Okay, so we might as well deply it. I don't know what you would call that, but deplying sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so we got one piece off. And now we're going to see if we can get the other one. Okay, so if you can get it started, then you can go ahead. So you definitely want to deply any of your papers that have a ply on it, because if you glue it and it's got a double ply, the glue might stick to this and then this might eventually come off. Okay, so I've pretend, because I'm trying to make this faster, that I've cut it and I've gone ahead and put it on. And you can see, because of how thin it is, you can see her buttons through it. You can see the lines of the dress. Now, to make the fluffy edge on her boots and on her dress, what I did was I took the plied pieces and I just took, you remember back in school when you'd make the things out of tissue paper and you yeah, so that's what I did. I just cut a bunch of these little tiny fluffy pieces. I put the glue on along the edge of her dress. Okay. And then I took a toothpick, because it was right here, and I just started applying pieces on. Okay. So I applied them on, and then I kind of moved them around. You could use 2 toothpicks for this, but you can see by adding them on top of each other, I'm kind of getting like a fluffy look. A fluffy look. Fluffy. So, you know how sometimes you're doing the challenges where you've only been able to use, you know, like the Dollar Tree challenge or something, and you bought napkins. Well, here's something you can do to make fluffy, to make another, to make it look dimensional. So that is how I did that. Okay, and then I also did it down here on the tops of the boots. So you can see here, so I've done it along here and I've done it on the tops of the boot. And then I wanted to add a little Santa hat, and I had bought somewhere, they're here. I had bought some Santa hat stickers. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. There they are. Okay, so I bought these at Target, and you got, I think there was 2 more. I think there was like 5 lines of them. So I want to use the hat. I'm going to just cut the hat off. But as you can see, the hat is too big for her. So what I did was I went and I measured with my little eye, and I came back and I just cut myself the hat to fit her. I didn't have to cut it twice, but that's okay. Okay, so there's the little hat, and then we can go ahead and put it on. And I love these hats. They came with the little pom-pom on them. How cute is that? Okay, of course I just stuck it to my desk. Well, get some fluff just to keep it from sticking to my desk. Okay, and then I went ahead and I came along here and I added fluff to the hat as well. Okay, again, using the toothpick to kind of gather it around so that it looks fluffy. And of course, you could probably use cotton or something like that, but I am trying to use what I have right here at the desk. And so there you go. You could do this. You could do this to make snow. You know, especially on these ones where you're doing a challenge and you're trying to just use the things that you purchased for, you know, for $15 or something. So that just gives you another way to use it. Okay, so that is using the napkin. Now, you can see we've gone ahead and we have glued one of the sequin from the Dollar Tree shaker. It's Holly shaker or something like that. And this one, because she's so small, I'm just going to put a single, use the other side of the toothpick. Just going to use the other side and then come back here and add a bling. And we have Holly on her hat. Okay, so there she is. And we'll put her aside now, and we will be using this one. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, and I have already cut my memory Dex, and I cut it out of, this was a paper pad that Michaels had last year, was one of their 8.5 by 11, and I had purchased it, and so I have this 'Tis the Season to Be Fabulous, and it was already sticky. It has spent the whole year over there on the front of that cabinet. And so we're going to put this on here. I'm going to show you a couple different ways that we could do this. Okay, so one is I have this card, and we could cut the memory Dex out of this. One of the things you can see that she's bent because I had her sitting on the present. Okay, and I had her sitting on the present, and I had made this cute little tiny bag. Okay, so you saw the little red bag that I made a couple videos ago. I made this little red shopping bag. Well, then I took the same idea and I made this little tiny bag out of the Kleenex. Okay, and so anyway, so I thought that would be really cute, and you know, and then it could have a sentiment there. Obviously, this is going to be cut a little smaller, but that's just an idea of something else to do with your little Julie Nutting doll. Is to have her sitting down. I think you've seen me do that before, where I fold her up a little bit, and I usually cover her with something so that you don't see you don't see up her skirt. Yeah, so like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that was one idea. So another one is using her full length. Oh, and I stamped her on book paper because, you know, I have a little bit of book paper. Okay, so if we put this and put this right just under this line and all the way over to the edge, I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue and glue, because this will all be on the, okay, so we're going to come in from the edge and just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue her down. So I'm going to glue her legs. I love this glue. It works on anything. The thing is you do have to, or I have noticed, I have to come back and glue or set her down a little bit again. Okay, so I want to make sure that she's not blocking any words, and I don't want to cut off her feet. So we're going to go ahead and put her on just like this. Okay. Okay, now I have a little wreath that I made out of, and she could hold that, and I kind of really like that. Now to get that to stay on, I think it's going to take hot glue, and I happen to have turned it on. It's not always on here in my studio craft room. The hot glue is not always on. Okay, so there, I've just glued this on, and this little wreath came from this garland that I got from Target. Probably my favorite buy this year was this amazing garland, because even after Christmas, it's to look like boxwood. I'll still be able to use this for things, even, you know, all year. In botanical journals and things, I think it's going to be great. So, yeah. Okay, I'm sitting here looking at this and going, oh, I should have edged the thing and I didn't. So we'll just come back in here with, I'm still using up this glitter glue with the makeup brush in it. I love glitter, so. And 'tis the season to use lots of glitter, right? Okay, so there's that. And I think we'll go around the outside of the card. You know what? Might be kind of pretty in there. Put it on my snow. Yeah, I like it on my snow. Look at that. Oh, yes. It's getting... Oh, yeah. Put a little bit on the puff. I love glitter. Okay, whoops. A little bit more on the snow and the tops of her boots, since we're doing that. Okay. Okay, now we'll continue to go around the outside of the card. Okay. So one of the things that Ronnie Lynn did with her card that I thought was absolutely adorable, and I will be doing it when I remember on the cards that I send out, is she used a little to from sticker. I mean, I have them because I use them for my crafting at Christmas time a lot. I use a lot of the to from stickers. Okay, so we need a bow there. Let's see. This is this, but I'm going to try and see if I can make a bow. So I'm just making a shoestring bow. Shoestring is a bow just like you would use if you were tying your shoes. Okay. But it's one-sided. So I've come around. I'm going to come around here, and then I need to flip it for it to go through. Okay? So that so you don't see the hearts. Okay. Now I'm going to pull it tight, and then I'm going to pull it in, and then I'll pull it to the size that I want. I've discovered that it's easier to do it that way and cut some off and be okay with that. Okay. So there we go. Ugh, my scissors. Okay. So there is the bow. And we will put it on the wreath. Okay, the one thing I did notice is that since the boxwood is basically kind of plastic, things do kind of melt into where they're going to be. So you'll want to watch that with this amazing boxwood. But there we go. We have "'Tis the Season to Be Fabulous." This is my Memory Dex, Julie Nutting Memory Dex card. And I think she turned out kind of cute. What do you think? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. She could have the bag in her other hand. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to come over to Scrap All About It. Sorry about that. Scrap All About It. We are doing an event in my Facebook group, Scrap All About It, that is December daily. And there are random participation giveaways and lots of fun going on over there. You can share with me the projects that you are making and things that you've done because of videos that you have seen me do or somebody else. Come on over and share. That's my Facebook group, Scrap All About It. It is a closed group, so you'll have to ask to be or not invited, but you'll have to ask to get in. It's like a secret knock. Knock, knock. And we'll let you in. So have an amazing day and talk to you real soon. There she is. I think she turned out pretty cute. Have a great day. Bye-bye.